If you feel like you are meandering in a maze on your best day and lost in a labyrinth on your worst day, then tonight's Nightlight is for you. It's about those confusing times in life when you need to get a clue. This is Redeeming the Time Brothers podcast, a podcast by Gene Kissinger and Norman Kissinger, two brothers who spent their lives in ministry and raising large families. Our desire is to provide a digital place for those who long belong, and as always, we want to leave a nightlight on. For that nightlight is out of Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. You know, sometimes we get an old English word from the most interesting places. The word clue, for instance, most folks use it every day without knowing where it came from, but it's got quite a story behind it. Way back in ancient Greek mythology, there was a young hero named Theseus who had to face a Minotaur monster that was half man, half bull, trapped in a massive twisting labyrinth. This wasn't just any maze, mind you. Nobody went in and ever came back out again. The passage twisted and turned double back on themselves, led to dead ends that would leave you wandering in circles until you died. But Theseus had something the others didn't have, a wise princess named Adrienne, and who gave him a ball of yarn called clue in those days. As he made his way deeper into the labyrinth, he unrolled the yarn behind him, and after he defeated the monster, that simple thread became his lifeline back to safety and freedom. Over the centuries, that Greek word clue, C-L-E-W-E, became our English word clue, C-L-U-E, meaning evidence that guides us in a right direction. Now, I've been walking with the Lord long enough to know that life can feel a lot like a labyrinth sometimes. We face situations where we can't see around the next corner. We honestly don't know which way to go. Maybe it's a health scare, a broken relationship, financial trouble that keeps you awake at night. But here's the beautiful thing about following Jesus. He's given us something better than a ball of yarn. He's given us his word, his spirit, and his promises to guide us through every maze life throws at us. When we trust in the Lord with all our heart, we're not wandering around in the dark hoping we'll stumble onto something that's good or onto the right path. I've learned over the years that God's guidance isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's even as simple as a verse that jumps off the page at just the right moment, or a sense of peace about one decision over another. The Lord leaves us clues everywhere if we can just pay attention. Unlike the ancient hero who had to fight alone, we don't have to face our battles by ourselves. Our God has already won the victory. He's not just leaving us a thread to follow out of the maze. He's walking with us every step of the way. I hope you have a great night tonight, and I want you to know that Jesus loves you, and I love you too. Have a great night.